Well, here's what I got you here, man. We today have started something we're calling the Revolution. And we're challenging everyone here to do over-the-top acts of kindness. Just bless people. Because God was good to us. He loved us when we didn't deserve it. So we just want to show God's kindness everywhere we go. So
what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy JayJay, the Barber, back. Today's a story time about when I was working at Papa John's and got tipped over $100. Okay, so look, this what happened. It was back when I was 19, when I had my first apartment. I was living by myself, you know what I'm saying, paying my own bills or anything like that. So I had my budget planned out for everything, you know what I'm saying, my car, my rent, electricity, all that set to the side, everything planned out. And then something happened with my car payment. I tried to cancel the automatic payment and make a payment a couple days later, but something with the system is weird, and I ended up making 2 car payments. So I paid the payment for that current month, and then I paid the payment for next month. So I was like, fuck, man. I was like, if I could just get $100, man, I'd be straight, I'd be chilling, you know what I'm saying? So that was on a Saturday, and the next day was Sunday came. And my homeboys, they was gonna come over to my crib that Sunday, but they called me that morning. They was like, hey, the car broke down, we're not gonna be able to come. I was like, oh, okay, it's cool, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I went about my day. I was on the PS4 playing games or whatever. Then my job called me, and Papa John's called me, and they needed some help, I guess. They was kind of busy at the time. So I was like, all right, you know, I ain't doing nothing anyway, and I need the money. So I went into work, and my first delivery of the night, I had 2 orders to deliver. The first one was to a church, and the second one was to somebody's house. So I'm taking this delivery to a church, and it's only one pizza. I think it was like a pepperoni and sausage pizza, and that was it, right? So I get to the church, and the dude's like, oh yeah, the pastor's waiting on you. Go inside the church, he's over there. So I go into the church, and then I asked for the pastor, and he's over there. So he comes over to me, and at this point they have their band singing, you know what I'm saying? They're in service right now. It's a Sunday, they're doing their Sunday service. So the band, they're up there singing the songs and everything while I'm in the back with the pizza. And the pastor comes up to me, hey, how you doing? What's your name? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to know, trying to talk to me a little bit. And you know what I'm saying, I'm talking with him and everything. And then he tells me, hey, look, after the band is done playing, I have a little special thing I'm doing. So if you can just hold on, wait. And he's like, he kept saying, I got you. So I was like, all right, you know, it's cool, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, he gave me that little wink or whatever, like, I got you, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. So you gonna tip me probably like 15, 20, maybe $25, you know what I'm saying? It's cool all the way, you know what I'm saying? So the band gets done playing, and then he goes up on stage and says, you know what I'm saying, he ordered a pizza, and then he called me up on stage. He introduces me to everybody. And then what he says is that day they were starting something they're calling the Revolution, where they want people to do random acts of kindness. And as for the church to be starting it themselves, they was doing a random act of kindness, and he gives me $100 as a tip. So I was like, oh snap. And at the moment, it felt so unreal. Like, it felt so real that it was unreal, if that make any sense. So I was like, yeah, man, I needed that. And then I told him, while I was still on stage, I was like, hey, man, I'm on my own, paying my own bills and everything. God put me in the right place at the right time. So, which he really did. So, not only that, once I got off the stage, a guy from the audience, he was standing up with his hand out with some money in it, and he gave me another $20. And then I walked to the back to leave, and the lady caught me. She gave me a big hug or whatever and gave me another $5. So in total, off that one run, I got a $125 tip, which was so amazing because it came literally at the right time. And so I go back to work, and I didn't really tell nobody about it. But the next day, one of my coworkers came to me, hey, Jay, I saw you got a $100 tip. I was like, bro, how you know? He was like, oh, it's on Facebook, because he was friends with the church that did it, and they actually made a video about it and posted it on Facebook. Now I was trying to find this video so I can put it in my other video about money and law of attraction, but I didn't have it. So in that video, I said I was gonna get in touch with them, so I got in touch with them. They sent me the video. So here goes the video for you guys right here, right now.
hungry. And I ordered the pizza, and I just got here, so these guys here, come on up here real quick, man. You help me out real fast. Yeah. This is Jay, right? Jay? Yeah. 19 years old, graduated last year from Lake Houston Centennial. And we ordered pizza. What I always have. Oh, sorry. Okay, it's got time for it. Okay, cool. Well, here's what I got you here, man. We today have started something we're calling the StoryTime. And we're challenging everyone here to do over-the-top acts of kindness. Just bless people. Because God was good to us. He loved us when we didn't deserve it. So we just want to show God's kindness everywhere we go. So I'm going to sign for this pizza in just a moment. But what I want to do right now, in the spirit of generosity, this church right here, we want to give you a $100 tip today. Oh man, it's awesome. Because I'm living on my own, paying my own bills, because God has put me in the right place at the right time. My wife is my work here.